Hi, this is Brendan Davis from Bedrock Games and the Bedrock blog, and I want to give an update on Wandering Heroes of Ogre Gate, our wuxia, kung fu, martial arts game and setting. This is something I've been working on for a long time now, and it is basically done. It is in the final stage of layout, so basically one more pass and it's ready to go out. We just have to make sure that everything's where it needs to be, that there aren't any issues. So, one last sweep through by the layout person, then one more examination by me, and we should be good. So that could mean it'll be out in 2 weeks. It could be a little later. It'll definitely be out in PDF soon, and then once it's out in PDF, that's when I send it to the printer. Usually you're kind of supposed to release them both at the same time. That's the optimal way to do it. I just like to do it as soon as it's ready. So I put it out in PDF, and then it goes to the printer, and so it comes out in print usually a couple months later. So I'm really happy about it. I'm really excited. I know it's taken a while. We give ourselves the time we need to work on games now. So Bill and I had sort of changed the way things were done at Bedrock a few years ago by just devoting at least 2 years to each core rule book, and even then saying, if it takes longer, it takes longer, and I think that works better. But it is, obviously frustrating if you're waiting for something to come out. But I can tell you, at least for our company, every company is different, but at least for us, that's the way it needs to be done. Because if I released this thing a year ago, it wouldn't have been ready, or it wouldn't have been the game I wanted it to be. And now it's the game that I'm ready to release. So I'm really excited about it, and I've been really pleased with the response and the support we've gotten, both from, people online that were just interested, other game designers, other people that make these kinds of games. It's been very, very encouraging response from everybody. And I've gotten a lot of feedback from people that were writing to me and were looking at the rules and giving me feedback and thoughts, and so that's just been really helpful. So I have to thank everybody. I don't want to name anybody specifically because I don't have permission to do so in this video, but there were a lot of people that gave me feedback and helped me out on specific things if I needed assistance with some transliteration issues or translation or historical information or cultural information. There were all kinds of folks that were willing to lend a hand. So that really made things easier for me. And I think going forward, this is going to be my focus. I mean, you probably can tell if you follow the blog and follow the video blog. I am almost exclusively sort of focused on wuxia right now, just in terms of my viewing and reading. And it's been that way for a long time. So I don't think that's going to change. And I expect that I'm just going to continue running wuxia campaigns and putting out wuxia games. And, I will be having other people make games for us that are in other genres. But the focus for me is going to be on Wandering Heroes of Ogre Gate. So we'll put out a monthly PDF that's going to be just sort of a 8 to 10 page PDF that I think will be useful for people. And it should come out once a month. I don't think there'll be any issue with that. And we'll also put out a module fairly soon after release, and then we'll follow up with the Profound Masters book, which is the higher level play. I basically divided Ogre Gate into two halves. The early levels of play are all wuxia, so if you want like House of Flying Daggers or one-armed swordsman type campaigns, that's what the early levels are for. The higher levels are the profound and immortal levels. So that's like more fantastic, immortal and supernatural type martial arts movies. So we sort of did it in an odd way, but it really works actually. So I like that setup. And what it allows for is if you want to do a strict wuxia, you can, and you can just kind of ignore the fantasy elements as you level. But I think it works really well. But it's going to take time. We do give you information in the core book on how to run a profound level campaign, but to really make a full book that covers everything you need, I'm hoping it'll take me a year, but it might take longer because I want to be running campaigns. I've had 2 campaigns going for a while in the profound levels, and I just really want to make sure I wrap my head around everything. So anyways, it's done. It's all set, and we should be releasing it fairly soon. Again, I have to thank everybody for all their support, and I really think that this is probably, this is at least my favorite game that we've put out so far. I have never had as much fun as I've had with this game. So I'm looking forward to sharing it with people, and I will talk to you later.